What's going on? Welcome to Top 3. It's your boy, Leonard Smith Jr., and I'm here with my co-host. This man is an all-around fun person to be around. Oh, wow. I'm not even going to talk about his accolades that he has in his personal life, because fuck the WGA. Fuck, not fuck the WGA. Fuck the AM. Fuck the AMT.
Wrong enemies there.
Fuck the AMTMP. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't even respect you enough to learn your letters. Fuck you. We're not going to talk about the projects that you've worked on, but you've worked on many great things. But this man is all around a great person. He's very honest. Very honest person.
Fuck you.
He's very kind.
To look at the camera and pause, bro. You have to do both. We got it.
He's an honest, kind, caring, very intelligent person. Give it up for Chris Adams. What's up, Chris?
Oh, wow. I'm doing good, man, despite the fact that it is proof positive that global warming is happening and we are all going to die outside because it's miserable. But my day has gotten better because I'm here now with my co-host, Leonard Smith Jr. You know the man. He's a very kind person, warm. He says he hates people because he's trying to hide the fact that he loves them. I mean, he's the modern day Cedric the Entertainer.
I'll take that.
He said he wasn't going to list my accolades because he can't remember the shows that I worked on. But the first one is where I met our guest today. Look, it was said early. This is the best writer I've ever worked with in terms of just understanding structure of writing. And that's a big compliment for me because that's my thing.
Honest.
This woman here is very good. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Give it up for Abbey Caldwell.
Hi, everyone.
Say her name one more time, louder. And
Abbey Caldwell.
Thank you. I just want to make sure that people heard your name.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's important they remember.
Sorry, my bad.
We're here with
I
Allie.
He ran out of breath.
Allie has
all
scripts.
Abby. Forgot.
That's
How
right.
you get Allie?
You said it so fast.
Wow.
And I was like, but we already introduced ourselves, so that's my fault. Abby, you have some scripts in your hand.
I have scripts.
Oh, yes.
Right now.
Well, Chris asked me to do this podcast. I was confused about the format.
Yes.
And at first I thought he was like, name the top 3 you want to talk about. And I was like, okay, just like 3 topics I'd like to talk about. That's how I interpret it. And that's not, I did figure it out, so that's not what we're doing.
She hit me back. Prince Harry and Meghan's drama. I was like, no, wait a minute. What did I was saying?
And then
miscommunication.
I said Prince Harry and Meghan's alleged marital strife. And then I said my theory on how I don't think that married people should get automatic +1s to weddings. And whether I should cut my hair.
Wow. You know what? Real quick before we start this, because we're already doing a new thing today.
Yeah, this is not a traditional episode of Top 3.
This is, again, given to how much I respect Abby, I said, okay, we can run this nonsense.
Yeah,
because it's going to be funny. Mm-hmm. But why and how do you want to cut your hair is the question.
I don't know.
Before you can answer it.
I don't know.
Are we talking a bob? Are we talking
not like short, but maybe like shoulder?
When was the last time you cut your hair?
Well, I get like a trim every, couple times a year.
Okay.
But I haven't had short hair since in 10 years probably.
Oh, so you're just ready for a change.
I'm just kind of ready for a change, but
How much? How big?
Well, like my shoulder.
I mean, it's hot as hell. You might as well.
I know, but my problem is that short hair is cute, long hair is hot.
Yeah. Another thing about Abby, as much as your brand is horny, hers is early thousands rom-com lead in which she is constantly trying to find Mr. Right. Yeah. So much so that she made a game of it. She sends out an email and you're supposed to send in recommendations for people that
you're supposed to set me up. You paid money to enter.
Yes, you did.
And whoever won
got all the money.
Wow.
Yeah. Sadly, no one won.
Sadly, no one
So where's all that money?
I had to give it to fucking charity, man.
I was just saying it's a win-win.
I had to give it to charity.
Okay. All right. So we are cutting our hair with the potential thought of getting laid consistently.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to go real short then.
No, I don't think so.
I just don't think
I think you just go shoulder.
Shoulder?
I think shoulder. I think hot, cute.
Wow.
But here's the thing.
Wow, that's true.
Here's the thing. You start with the shoulder.
Yeah.
You meet somebody, maybe by the time you finally go on a date, it's a little bit lower, it's cute, but then by a month in, you're hot.
And it's
So by the time you like, hey, we gotta get after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's under promise and over deliver.
And then after that, like first month and a half, you guys have been dating, things are going well. Then you cut it all off.
Then
Britney Spears' ass.
Then I've trapped
Hell
him.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
At that point, I've trapped him.
Yes.
Well, it's like, it's time to see how crazy I can really be. Yeah.
It's like, how committed are you gonna get, motherfucker?
Or just like the first 3 dates, wear a different wig. Wear a wig on it.
That's
like,
true.
Now, I did recently order fake bangs on Amazon, but
That's
just
crazy.
to see, I just wanted to see what they would look
They're
like.
not gonna look good.
It
They're
didn't look
bad.
good.
They're
Yeah,
a
no,
bad
it didn't-
hairstyle. I don't know why y'all.
No,
know.
there are certain
hard about-
faces that
And
are
I know
made for
that
bangs.
now.
They were pressing them shits heavy, boy, for too long.
I know. You have to have a very like delicate face for bangs, like very like cute, just tiny, fine features. I don't have that.
That's not me.
No,
That's
it's simply
me.
not me.
You gotta know yourself.
It's
Hey,
not.
I'm going to tell you right now, what lead in a romantic comedy in the early 2000s had bangs?
You're asking all the right questions.
Damn.
None.
Wow.
So
Spitting hot facts.
None
Hot fire.
leads.
let's go ahead
Yeah.
and be real with it.
You're right.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got that one out of the way.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Harry and Meghan,
Yeah.
What was the other one?
but I will say this. Why is that news? All marriage has marital strife. Every
Right.
single marriage
That is
in
true.
the history of time.
I'm hearing like divorce.
Oh.
That's what I'm hearing. Buzz.
Bro, I pray that happens.
I kind of do too. I love
Because
them, but I kind of like the
I
drama.
pray that
care.
happens.
I'm very
just so
indifferent.
all these people who have made it their entire lives.
Yeah. Like
just-
Chris.
Bullshit.
You're in the video, bro. You're in the video.
Property, bitch. Transitive.
You're in the video.
Transitive property. Brianna's identity is them. I am connected to her. Therefore, I was there.
You did
It's
go.
what I'm saying.
You did go.
Who doesn't like Europe?
transatlantic.
You're this type.
All I'm saying
You're
is
this
when a
type.
January
Okay, we
6th
also
protester
listen
is
to-
on trial and they're like, sir, is that you in the video?
First of all, I love George Michael and I love TV time. This has nothing to do with them. All right? Can't help it that they literally said, you are hot and American. Come be on
Chris
camera.
is the QAnon shaman of Harry and Meghan's wedding.
It's an inside job.
Very regular, just very recognizable. You know,
That's true. Look,
All right, finally, this last thing.
Yeah.
Married people are not allowed to have
I
a
agree
plus
wholeheartedly.
one
That's
at
what it
weddings.
was. Yes.
Yeah, I
agree
don't
with
think
that.
they should automatically. Like, if I'm friends with the husband,
Yes.
yeah, he can come. But like, if my friend is just like married to this guy who, like, you know, I've met a couple times, we're acquaintances, he doesn't get to come over
So
like
you-
my cousin.
Really are trying to plan it all out. You're already
Yeah.
like,
I will say this is all to say that I probably wouldn't even have a wedding. But I just have strong
But you think
feelings
other
about
people
it.
should adhere
Yeah.
to these rules?
I've never been given a +1 at a wedding in my life.
What?
Someone sounds a little bitter.
I am bitter.
Wait. Even when you were in relationships?
I haven't really been in that many relationships.
Oh no. Well, then I feel like that validates it. I feel like when I get invited to a wedding and I'm dating someone, they're like, you get a +1. They're like, are you still dating? Yes, you get a +1.
I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for like your girlfriend when like my like mom's friend from college could come, who I'm quite close with.
Well, see,
you
I
know?
think girlfriend, yes. Like, you're married to that person. It's like, you just got to bite that bullet. But like, your
What, y'all don't do
significant
enough
other.
shit together?
I think the significant other. Look, I said I agree with you.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
what happened?
So wait,
I'm
wait,
just
wait.
I'm just trying to say.
I
Like,
see where you're coming
can
from.
see-
Relationship, yes, but married, it's like y'all know what is happening. Y'all know what it is. But relationship,
see.
it's like, do y'all really want to do this? Like,
Well, you
this-
know,
He's like, you're giving your friend a free, like, look, I'm gonna let you test this out if you want to.
Right.
Like, it's like, how invested
That's
are we
true.
getting? But it's also,
It's a
you
place
got that
marker.
other friend
Yeah.
where it's like, look, bro, at everybody else's wedding, you brought a different shorty. I can't let you do it.
Okay, I
I
see
gotta
that.
get out to my
That's
cousin.
fair.
very
I
understandable.
can't do it to
Fair.
you, brother. Like,
Yeah.
it's a
well,
waste.
you know,
It's a waste
the
of
phrase
space.
"no ring, no bring."
Me personally, I would be like, don't invite me to your wedding at all. Okay, I'm
Sure.
broke. I don't want to go to your
Facts.
wedding. I can't
Facts.
afford
They
it.
cost
You're
so
going
much.
to get divorced.
cost
I'm
so
sorry,
much.
They
but
cost so
it
much.
is what it is.
Especially if you're in the
Honestly,
wedding. Oh my god.
Can I just say, man, congratulations. I love you for being a person and do what they always do. Here's a toaster.
Yeah.
like why I gotta go
Yeah.
somewhere?
If I'm going to the wedding, you're not getting a gift.
My presence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
The
that's your
age-old
gift.
saying, my presence is the present.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, I don't like how we have to like pay for people's entire lives.
Now, if you're white, I'll just give you $100 bill. I don't want you to think black people are cheap.
Sure.
We're not a monolith, but I can't be out here misrepresenting this.
There's
I
another,
thank you on behalf of my people.
There's another podcast where they ask people that question, where it's like, how much you slip in an envelope for people's weddings, and I'm like, that's a tough question. That's a tough question.
It's 100.
It's 100.
I feel like less than 100 is disrespectful.
Some people
He's like, here's a couple drinks for your honeymoon. Here's 20.
Yeah.
I hope you're going to a country where
some people it's like, hey, here's this Best Buy gift card, nigga.
Now, when rich
like
people
some
register,
cousins?
that's bullshit.
It's nonsense.
When rich people register, I'm
that's
like,
It's like,
fuck
come
off.
on,
Fuck
bro.
off. I'm not getting you like a ladle.
No.
That's more what I'm talking about. I got a lot of friends where it's like,
I
nigga,
want
I'm not
this
buying you
centerpiece.
nothing.
I want this $1,500 centerpiece. Yo, if you don't get out of here,
Nigga, you are rich.
It's dumb.
You just married your soulmate. You don't need this fucking
What
centerpiece.
else do you need? What else do you
You're
want?
already rich and you married your soulmate. Congrats, bro.
Yeah.
with
Okay,
you.
so before we explain this new
What's
thing that
happening?
we're going
Yeah.
to do, we have a very important question.
Oh, yes, we do.
What are your top 3 preparations of potatoes?
My top 3 preparations of potatoes. French fries is number 1.
Easy. What kind of French fry?
What kind of French fry?
I like a crispy fry, like maybe a shoestring, a little thicker than a shoestring,
Okay.
but nice and crispy though.
Yep.
2, I'm gonna say, I mean it's not that far off from a French fry. It would be like a breakfast hash brown, but like the really flat, crispy kind.
Yep.
3, I want a wild card here, and I'm gonna say twice baked potatoes.
Wow.
Is that yours?
No, it's not mine, but it's one of my go-to. It's one of my go-to preparations of potatoes when I'm making a nice dinner. If I'm making a steak and it's like for a shorty, it's like one of the first, like I'm gonna make like maybe a steak or a pot roast and like
It's
a twice baked
a lot of
potato.
work.
It's an impressive looking dish.
My mom taught me how to make that when I was like 10 years old, and
I don't
it's
even know
been
how to
like
make it. I
It's
don't
a
have
lot
it
of
that
work.
much.
You
Whenever I
gotta
have it,
scoop
I'm
the
like, this
fucking
is
potato
a
out.
delight.
It's nice. I think this will be the second time it's ever been picked.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's funny that a hash brown can be a square hash brown can be the same thing as the loose fucking potatoes, which
I don't like those.
I'll eat them, but I don't
Obviously,
like
I'll
those.
eat them. I'm not going to order the salad. Come on.
At breakfast, the fruit bowl, fuck out of my
Fuck off. It's
face.
just going to be a bunch of melon.
What am I, a Nazi? Get out of
Fucking,
here.
come on. That's
Get the fuck out
no
of here.
way.
Fuck out of my face. Okay, so hoop 6.
All right.
Leonard and I, you picked
Yeah.
top 3 Real Housewives fights, okay? And Leonard and I
At a table with
Don't
6 or more
watch-
people.
That's right. Well, I made it 5 or more, actually. I changed it to 5 or more. Yeah.
with 5 or more people, which
I've
I
never-
assume is something that happens quite frequently
yeah.
in this show.
Happens a lot.
I've only ever seen it in internet clips,
Yeah.
and also because all of my friends are obsessed with it. I can't say all, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
And they talk about it a lot. So I have seen it. I can't say that, but I've never watched one to completion, nor do I understand who any of these people are. That being said, we still have to pick top 3s.
Right.
So Abby has brought scripts,
Yeah.
and we are all going to read these scenes.
We're gonna do a reading.
And then after the scenes have been read, we are going to pick our top 3.
Yeah.
Let's get
out
to
of
it.
And I
these.
think it's...
I like the qualifier of more than 5 people because when I told my girlfriend about this, she's like, "Oh, it's easy. All 3 are going to be this girl from New York." What's her
That's
name?
the thing.
But maybe those are all like fights where it's only like her and one other
That's
person.
the thing. There's so many
Yeah.
with like one other
Jesus Christ.
person.
Okay, we have
so
5
like,
out. Okay,
it's
I like this.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start, and I've got a little context. So I've got a little context that I'll give you, just like
Okay.
I'll set the table.
Yeah, lead us in.
And then
This is great.
yeah, and then
It's so funny you typed these up.
I spent the entire day yesterday doing this. And I gotta say, I was
Hey.
like, at first when I started, I was like, God, this is gonna take me forever. 5 minutes, and I was like, I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm on strike. This is my
I'm
life.
like, I'm actually really
I
enjoying
need to work
this.
these muscles a little bit.
I was really having fun. So I've highlighted the roles that you're going to be playing. There's obviously only 3 of us, so we're doubling up. Sometimes if you're Lisa, I say a Lisa line. If it's like back to back, I've done what I can here.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is season 1, episode 9, The Dinner Party from Hell. The context you need for this is a dinner party at Camille Grammer's house, and that is the wife of Kelsey Grammer.
Wow.
Frasier.
Somebody married him? No, I'm joking.
right.
I'm joking.
And then
He's a very
divorced him.
talented man.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah.
Can't walk on stages though.
All the housewives are there, plus Kyle's friend, Faye Resnick. Do you guys know who Faye Resnick is?
No.
Faye Resnick came to fame. She was best friends with Nicole Brown Simpson. And after she was murdered, she really put herself like in the limelight and posed for Playboy.
Wow.
And so she got, kind of infamous after that.
That is insane.
It's horrible.
Wait a second.
That's
And you
so
say
dark.
all the housewives. How many housewives are there?
So it's different for each franchise. For Beverly Hills, I think this season there was like 6.
Okay.
And Kyle and Kim are sisters. Sometimes there's sisters in there. So
Kyle is a sister.
Kyle's a woman. This is all women in this one.
How many total housewives
franchises?
are there? Yeah.
There's like, we've got 6 here. There's like probably like 10.
Damn.
I know. Some
Printing
have been canceled. Some have come in and out. So Faye's there. Camille's little sycophant friend Dee Dee is there. And most importantly, Camille's friend Allison Dubois, who is the psychic medium who the show Medium was based on.
Get the fuck out
is
of
there.
here.
And Allison is getting absolutely wasted, and she's smoking an old school e-cigarette, like one that looks like a cigarette, like pre-Juul.
I love this.
So
Season 1, baby.
yeah.
I love that she's getting fucked up. She's got to talk to dead people all the time.
Yeah.
That's a terrible life.
Exactly.
So I'm Camille.
Okay, I am Lisa, I'm Kyle, and I am Faye. We're starting?
Yeah.
All right. Allison, I have to ask you, do you kind of feel people who have passed around you?
I definitely make sure that people who died, like if I'm at a dinner party with y'all, they got to take a second chair because you are the ones I'm focused on. But I head tap people too, so I pull thoughts.
Are you head tapping me now?
No, don't think I'm doing this to you ladies because we're having a girls' night. I respect everybody.
Can't you do something?
I think I've been having a great conversation with y'all.
Is my grandmother here?
The ladies are all laughing. Things are still light. I was studied by a scientist for a couple of years, and on Oprah in front of 70 million people, I'm kind of like a drug. Once you get one, you want it again. I'm just putting it out there, just being honest. And I hate to say it, but we're having a girls' night, so I'm off the clock. Kyle joins the conversation.
We're just curious.
Camille takes Allison's drink away from her.
We're going to have to watch you on these.
Kyle asides to Faye.
She's off the clock. Maybe I should whip out my credit card.
Faye turns to Allison.
So, Allison, can we just have one person? Everyone is just so excited about the fact that you're so gifted.
Don't tempt me, really.
What does that mean? Don't tempt me.
Don't get me started. Camille joins him.
Be honest. Do you really want to go there? Because she might pull stuff that some people might not want to hear. So if somebody's husband is cheating on them, she'll know.
Can you just tell something that is scary? That isn't scary?
Something that's not scary? Oh my God. But what I would want to tell you might be irritating to you. So I hesitate.
Just say it.
I don't care.
Okay. Have you been married twice?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, then that's the last one you have. So that's good news. I was thinking she'd have to get married again, meaning you'd have a divorce.
If my husband ever leaves me, I'm going with him.
He will never emotionally fulfill you. Ever.
Damn.
Know that. As soon as the kids are bigger, you'll have nothing in common. The women all gasp. Kyle doesn't blink.
Anything else?
Make sure you put down the walls for the females coming into your life. I feel like you talk to males more easily than females.
That's me.
Not me. I'm much more of a girl's girl.
I'm definitely more comfortable around men. Women are very catty to me. Women have always been really catty and judgmental to me.
They always will be. Girls are really catty with her and insecure.
That's why we had an issue in New York.
What do you mean that's why we had an issue? Maybe you're more defensive and I was.
Maybe I felt that I had to be defensive.
You're offensive.
Any issues that came about in New York had no ill intentions.
I guess it was a misunderstanding. Allison knows nothing. I didn't tell you about that, did I?
No, you hesitated.
I just said I'm not going to say anything before you got here.
Faye jumps in to defend Kyle.
That's hard for me to believe, honestly. Girlfriends tell each other what's going on. Kyle tells me what's happening in her life. And if you were her good girlfriend, you would know what's happening in her life.
So you're saying we're not good girlfriends because she didn't tell me what was happening with you?
My psychic abilities tell me no.
Camille turns on Faye.
So, did you come here to defend Kyle? Is that why you came here, Faye?
All I know is there was an attack made on my friend.
Wait a second. Attack? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a
Let's
second.
not go backwards.
If that's how she sees it, we don't have to go
How did I attack you? I was at the table. Faye, you weren't there. Dee Dee was in New York, so she knows what happened.
But she doesn't know the backstory, Camille.
Did I attack Kyle?
No. Honestly, I walked in and all I saw was...
Of course, because Camille, you sat there all night like this. With your hand like that.
Because that's who I am, Kyle.
No, that's not who you are, Camille. That's who you are pretending to be.
She's not pretending to be that. That's who she is.
Oh, Allison, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
But I'm talking to you.
I'm not talking to you. Excuse me, you're boring me. Camille, I was having a conversation.
You are entirely washed up. Enjoy your life. You will.
I bought Allison because Allison is for interesting conversations. It was for interesting conversation.
But we're not allowed to talk to her about it because she's off the clock.
You're not hiring me. I'm a dinner guest. I have books written on me and by me, and a television show is based on my life. So you can just like take a flying leap. Faye jumps in.
So bored of this conversation.
Then leave. You've got 2 legs. The last time we checked.
Oh, is that what you do? Just attack people? And when they get real, you just like...
That is so rich coming from someone who came here to stir up shit.
Allison, you have been sitting here with a weird attitude all night.
A weird attitude all night? Wow. Why were you talking to me so much?
I was curious about you.
Well, you know what? You are not interesting to me at all.
You're not to me either.
You can continue being interested by me. That's awesome. You have 2 legs too. They can walk.
Oh, what is this? Is this like... Is this what she does? Is this what you do? Oh, this is ridiculous.
You have achieved nothing in life.
Ooh, who are you? Allison, let me tell you something right now. All of this is unimportant to me. I have 4 beautiful children.
Allison looks away.
Look how she turns her head like this. What are we, in elementary school?
I'd also heard that things were said at the airport.
Kim enters the fight. And that's when I came to you and said, where did all this come from? And you said, Taylor. Taylor, you were telling me Taylor enters the fight.
No, I wasn't telling you anything. You were baiting me.
I wasn't baiting you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Do me a favor. Don't.
Do me a favor.
This is all bullshit to me, okay?
Taylor turns to Adrian, who's been silent the whole time.
You need to stand up and say stop. You need to stand up and say stop.
Kim jumps back in. You need to stand up and say stop.
I can't stop you because you're off your fucking rocker.
Oh, really? That's what I think about you.
Okay, enough.
Why don't you go blow up your lips some more?
Enough! We're not doing this anymore. I'm not having this anymore. Get up. These are not the ladies that we are. Enough.
The ladies stand, but Kyle and Camille keep fighting.
I don't get it. I've never had a problem with a woman like this in my life. I don't get it.
I don't have a problem with you, Kyle. That's the whole thing. You called me a delusional bitch.
Camille, if someone says to you, is Kelsey going with you to Hawaii? And then you hear, who wants you with Kelsey? Then that's delusional.
That is a fucked
Without
up
Kelsey.
thing to say. She can't say what Camille thought. She's not Camille.
I'm not talking to you, Allison.
You are. You're looking at me.
Go smoke your electric cigarette and drink your martini. I'm talking to Camille.
You did say that.
No, you heard that.
You said that. If she said you said that, then you said that.
Oh, really? Now you've lost all credibility?
Kyle walks away. Allison calls after her.
you
You're
lost all
nothing.
credibility.
You've done nothing. You've done nothing. Allison makes a jerk off motion and mutters, she's such a bitch.
Wow.
Scene.
There was like 3 fights happening at once.
There's
Yeah.
so many fights.
See, this is why it's important to do at a table with a lot of
It's
people.
insane to me
Yeah.
that so many people who are fans of this will say they don't like Game of Thrones.
Like
Because
me.
this is the same thing. This is the same thing. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say it without
Arguing.
saying it.
But without dragons.
Without dragons.
Just
Without
skip the parts-
dragons.
Fast forward the dragon part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
You know, to each their own.
Bro, that Taylor and
Kim.
Kim at the end, I was like, oh shit, where this
Enough.
came out of
That was the
nowhere.
best.
Enough.
This came out of
Enough.
nowhere.
Taylor got me. Taylor got me hyped. I was like, okay, Taylor.
Taylor, that's a very iconic Housewives line.
Was
People
Taylor
always go,
sitting on the
"Enough,
table?"
Enough. Was she
Was
what?
Taylor sitting at the table the whole time,
yeah,
or did she
whole
come
time.
in later? She
Whole
was just
time.
sitting there watching all that.
Now I have throughout these, because some of these are very long, I've made some cuts for brevity.
Okay,
So it's
got
possible
it.
she said something, but I don't really think she did.
Okay.
Okay, next up is the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Wow.
Potomac, if we don't know, is a suburb of DC, very high tone suburb. This is season 4, episode 8, Sex, Lies, and Butter Knives. And what you need to know about this, Candace is having the girls over for dinner, cooked by her chef husband, Chris. A few days before, Monique hosted a party to celebrate her rainbow baby, which is a baby that you get pregnant with after having a miscarriage. This is relevant. I know, listen, just keep up. At that party, Ashley's old white man husband, Michael, made a teary speech about a miscarriage that Ashley had, and Candace thought it came off as phony. Now, Candace has also previously judged Ashley for drinking while trying to get pregnant. Not while pregnant, while trying to get pregnant. And action.
Holy shit. Okay. Whoa. Hey, Monique, I know that you were pregnant, and I've got some pears here that have been poached in port wine. The alcohol hasn't necessarily been cooked out of this. Would you like me to leave it out of your salad?
Yes, please.
I think I used to drink wine when I was pregnant.
I don't like the taste of it.
I ate sushi. I drank wine.
Well, the French say you can have a glass of wine every now and again.
Ashley directs her attention to Candace.
That's funny. You can have alcohol a little bit while you're pregnant, but apparently it's a faux pas for me to have alcohol while I'm trying to get pregnant.
The Surgeon General says that consuming any alcohol or cigarettes of anything of the like is frowned upon. That was my only point.
Candace, but you didn't let it go. It's like you were a dog that had it in its mouth and you would not let it go.
Has she discussed it at this table? It's been let go.
Apparently, you've discussed it with other people in the group.
Because it's been brought up in the group.
By whom?
By everyone.
Giselle and Robin joined the conversation. I didn't bring it up. You can't say that because I did not. You talking about when she said she had crocodile tears talking about the miscarriage?
Yes.
When was this?
Oh, and yeah. Then you had the nerve to say my husband was lying and thinking about our miscarriage?
Yeah, I felt and I feel as though Michael's tears...
Can we get the salad first? I want to eat.
And you said all these things about me, so I'm like, how am I going to sit here with this elephant in the room?
The elephant's on the table. We can talk about it.
Giselle asides to Robin. Ooh, elephant on the table.
Let's address it.
I felt like Michael was lying. I feel like Michael was putting on.
For who? For who?
For you. For the congregation.
Giselle asides to Robin. Congregation? Is it church?
For who? This was an intimate conversation between me and my husband. So why were your eyes peeping over on our section and our area?
Because you got on the mic. You got on the mic.
Did you see Michael crying?
Candace picks up a butter knife and uses it as a microphone.
Ashley, you were on the mic.
Did you see Michael crying?
Ashley, you were on the mic
Did you
with
see
all
Michael
the tears.
crying?
You
Did
told
you
the
decide
group
to make your
you were
business to
on
watch
the
my
mic.
husband? Did you see Michael crying? Did you see Michael crying?
Katie takes a bite of food. I'm just going to hurry up and eat, so...
Y'all didn't have anything going on over there. That doesn't mean you have to come all up and be in my conversation.
You told everybody that Michael was crying. You told everybody that Michael was crying. You said that was public information.
But why is it any of your business anyway?
Okay. This is my other issue. My issue with you, Ashley, is that you have purported yourself to be in this group the person who...
We're going to bless the food quickly. Lord, thank you for all the food for everyone. Amen. Karen continues praying. Father God, cover this with the blood of Jesus.
When I ask you for the truth, you want to come at me with this whole... Mind your business. Mind your business. It's none of your business.
Candace, are you really honestly telling me that you know what my body is feeling?
No, I'm not.
Well, when your mom is the one taking care of... I'm in your mama's house right now.
Candace bangs on the table with the butter knife.
You will not talk about my mother in my home.
Don't ruin my mama's table.
Candace stands swinging the butter knife.
You will not talk about my mother.
Don't ruin your mama's table.
You will not talk about my mother in my home.
Get that knife out my motherfucking face.
You will not talk about my mother in my home.
Ashley stands.
In your mama's home. In your mama's home.
You
I'm
can get
in
the
your
fuck out.
mama's
You can get the
house.
fuck out.
It's your mama's house.
Candace lunges at Ashley with the butter knife. Chris grabs Candace, holding her back.
Get the fuck out. You will not discuss my mother in my home.
Chris pulls Candace away. Candace throws the butter knife at Ashley across the room.
You will not discuss my mother. You can get the fuck out.
Candace pushes her own husband in the face.
You want to talk about fucking mamas, Ashley? We can go there.
I didn't say anything bad about your mom. I said you need to separate yourself.
Chris pulls Candace out of the room.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to have to go back and watch
I gotta
all
watch
these.
this episode.
It's
This is
Holy
insane.
shit.
It's a great episode.
She was unplugged.
She
You
lost
want
it.
that?
Because everybody always gives Candace shit for her mom paying for everything for her. And her mom bought her house.
Oh, wow.
And so she's like, we're in your mom's house. This isn't your
In
house.
my
We're in your
home.
mom's house.
You will not talk about my mother in my home.
In my
I was
home.
like,
Your
"Ooh."
mama's house.
She's like, don't ruin your
Somebody-
mama's table.
Oh my God.
That's
She
so
threw a butter
petty.
knife at her.
This is the pettiest show ever. This is
It's the
ridiculous.
best.
That was Potomac, you said?
That was
It's
Potomac.
Potomac.
Oh, wow.
DC, that feels appropriate.
There
Yeah.
actually was a Real Housewives of DC. It only did one season. It was fantastic. And it's so crazy it didn't go further because one of the housewives was Michaela something, who she and her husband were the ones who, this would have been 2010, I think, crashed the Congressional Black Caucus dinner. Like just walked in without being invited. And it was like a news. She was wearing like a sari, like a white blonde woman in an Indian sari crashing the Congressional Black Caucus dinner. And she has like
Sweet
pictures
baby
with like
Jesus.
Obama and Biden. It's crazy. And it was like on the show.
It's absurd, like, how much you can get away with if you just don't give a fuck.
100%.
Like, if you really just go through life and truly don't care about
Yeah.
the outcome,
Couldn't
you
be
can
me.
get away with a lot. People will just be so shocked they'll let you just do shit.
I drip
Yeah.
of caring. I just drip with it.
But there's always those few moments that change everything.
Okay, now this is a big one, okay? This is the Real Housewives of New Jersey. This is
a famous one.
Yeah, this was the season 1 finale. You've probably seen clips of this. So, some context for this. This franchise is mob heavy. Mafia heavy. That's always kind of like in the background. It's like it's never talked about, but it's talked about. Now, Caroline and Dina are sisters. Jacqueline is married to their brother. So it's all very incestuous. This is a dinner party at a restaurant. It is hosted by Teresa. All the housewives and their husbands and children are present. They all hate Danielle and have recently discovered that years ago, Danielle's ex-husband wrote a book about her called Cop Without a Badge. None of them have talked to Danielle about it, all been behind her back, and in the middle of dinner, Danielle whips out the book and sets it on the table. Action.
Holy shit.
And Danielle didn't know about this book.
Danielle knew about the book, but nobody there knew that she was going to bring it. So
Okay.
Danielle brought the book and set
They
it on
were
the
all
table.
being caddied to Danielle behind her back.
Behind her back, yeah.
The whole time. I'd like to take... Ronnie. I'll find it eventually. I'd like to talk to you all. I like to talk to all of you for a minute. I bought this book with me because it seems to be haunting me, and I really feel the need to clarify a few things for all of yous that took such great interest in my life 24 to 25 years ago. There was a lot of lies written about me. There's a lot of lies spread about
Is this
me.
British?
No, I'm going into JFK. I don't know what a New Jersey person sounds like. There's a lot of lies said about me. I didn't appreciate the fact that people had to talk about me behind my back. This was written by my first husband. Okay, the photograph in there is me. There are 2 truths in this book. I was arrested, and I did change my name. I was never a prostitute. I was never any of these other things that are mentioned in here. I would like to say I feel flattered that...
Can I stop you right there?
No, you can't. You really can't.
Yeah, she could.
No, she really can't, because this is about my life.
You knew you were going to find out about the book. You knew we were going to find out about the book eventually. So if you're really our friend, you should have just told us about it.
Are you done yet?
Are you done yet?
No, I'm not done. I've just begun.
I'm just begun too.
I'll tell you what. When I'm finished, you can lay into me all you want, sweetheart. But right now, I have the floor.
Okay, finish.
Dina gets up and sits in Teresa's chair with her. Caroline tries to lower the temperature.
Danielle, say what you have to say. Then I'll say what I have to say.
Oh, I think you said plenty.
Time out.
I've never had the book in my hand.
Time out. We're all adults here and we will act accordingly. Say what you need to say.
What I have to say is none of you knew me long enough to deserve to know anything that happened to me 24 years ago before I ever met any of you. Before I ever had children, I made a lot of mistakes. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time when I got arrested. I never did the thing that are mentioned. I never did the things that are mentioned in this book. I'm not going to list them because you read it. You know. Some of you... Yeah, I'm on the right page, right?
Yeah, you're still going.
Some of you instigated it to find out that it was lies. I don't feel that it was necessary to take it through the town. I understand that you want to protect your family until you all figured out if this is true or not, and you being upset with me not coming to you all when I was hanging out with your family. But what I didn't understand or respect is why you would bring a book like this out in public and show it to people.
I'm accused of something I didn't do.
I sat at home alone, throwing up with diarrhea. What does that mean? I sat at home alone, throwing up with diarrhea 3 weeks because of you. I don't understand why you would feel it's necessary unless you yourself feel better.
I never had the book in my hand, okay? That's the God honest truth. Never.
Danielle, can you do me one favor?
Absolutely.
Look at me. Because I'm the one that told them.
Ta-dum.
Stunned silence.
Well, that's not what I heard.
That was a lie.
I respect you wanting to defend your sister. I really do.
Let me tell you something about me and hear me really clearly.
Please don't point your finger at me. I am your age.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me. You are attacking my sister, and I will not sit here and allow you to attack my sister when it is not true. Let me tell you something about my family. We are as thick as thieves.
There it is.
And we protect each other to the end. You will not sit here and attack my sister, not while I am here. I'm the one that showed the book. You have something to say, you say it to me.
You're the one that chose to start saying things about me that was untrue.
No recourse to fight back.
I didn't do anything. You started vicious lies that hurt my child and hurt my family. You started it.
I started vicious lies about you? Seriously?
Absolutely. Ask anyone at this table. You've told them the lies as well.
Dina moves to the seat next to
The
Caroline.
only time I've spoken ill of Dina is when I heard someone spilling stuff that she's mentioned about me.
So it's your word against hers.
And I find it very comforting for you to be a big, cozy family. But I will not turn the other cheek. When I'm attacked, I will attack back.
No one's attacking you, Danielle. This is your own mind. You brought attention to certain people we felt needed to know about that book.
In the town of Franklin Lakes?
Nobody in the town knows you.
You didn't take that book in the chateau? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely not. Never had the book in my hands.
Time out. I took it to Chateau.
Caroline!
I don't give a shit. I took it to Chateau.
I heard it was Dina.
Lie. Me.
See? You're hearing stuff about me. I'm hearing stuff about you.
Jacqueline, why don't you tell her the truth? Who it was?
You two came into the salon and showed everybody. Lie. It was me. I'm not going to lie about that. I swear on my son's life. That's what I was told.
I did not find out about the book on my own.
Oh, no. You called me over to the computer and said, look what I found. You showed me the whole thing.
Jacqueline!
I wasn't going to say anything, but I saved your ass. I didn't even tell her it was you until this moment. You're lying. You are lying. You told me. Dina starts to stand to walk out.
You're a two-faced. You're not her friend.
You're two-faced. You're such a liar, Dina. I'm not covering for you anymore.
You never did.
I didn't want this.
Then why did you bring that?
Because I wanted clearance on this. I wanted to clarify this. And you know what? I deserve when somebody knows the truth to defend me. And I was supposed to say, I'm sorry that I caused this. I didn't cause this. I didn't look this up. I didn't try to find it.
No one cares about your book, okay? We're talking about the present, not the past.
The present is very much so in the past, thanks to you.
Teresa enters the fight from the head of the table.
So why did your ex-husband write that book, okay? That book is not written by just your ex-husband. Just not written by just your ex-husband feels like writing a book. Obviously, something in that book has to be true.
I told you, Teresa, were you not here? 2 things were written that are true. Name change. I got arrested. Pay attention, police.
I am paying attention. Obviously, there's something else. It's just not the name change and the rest. There has to be something else.
I was arrested.
Stripping? Were you stripping? Prostitution whore?
Teresa bangs on the table.
You were fucking engaged 19 times?
Teresa jostles the table from the bottom.
You
Dishes tip over.
fucking stupid bitch.
Teresa fully flips the table.
Come into my salon.
Teresa stands and lunges at Danielle. Her husband Joe and Dina hold her back.
You fucking bitch. Fucking whore.
Teresa, please stop.
You fucking fucked a guy in my fucking house. Wow.
Joe tries to calm her down. What are you doing?
She's a fucking pig. Fucking pissing me off. Oh.
Teresa sweetly pecks Joe on the lips, perfectly calm.
I love you. Yo. That's wild. Yeah, that's number one right now. That's,
out of nowhere.
That's number one right now.
What's the table?
Oh shit!
I'm excited for that
This
one.
deserves to have as much
You
TV.
fucking
This deserves to be as big as it is. You
Right?
fucking whore. I love that we all got there.
prostitution whore.
We all got there at the end. Every now and
We had to warm up our instruments.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit, Teresa.
Wow, that was powerful. That was powerful stuff.
That was at a restaurant?
That was at a restaurant. That's right.
There
And
were
all
people around?
I cut out the part about like Teresa was like, "Should we get the kids out of the room?" And there's like little kids, and Danielle's like, "No, let them stay."
Was this the same party where the girl sings that song?
Oh no, that was, but it's the same franchise.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
cool.
Waking up in the morning. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's dark. Wow.
Very dark.
Okay, next up,
That was funny as fuck.
Real Housewives of New York. This is season 3, episode 12, Sun, Sand, and Psychosis. Now, you might know this episode by its nickname, which is Scary Island.
Okay.
Now, the girls are in St. John. Bethany is pregnant and has just cooked them all dinner. Kelly feels like all the girls are ganging up on her because she's the only one still friends with Jill, who isn't there. Kelly has been slowly losing her mind the entire trip. Action.
I thought I'd hear from Jill. To tell you the truth,
You haven't heard from her since you've been here?
no. Did anyone else hear from her?
I did. The only thing that Jill keeps asking me is if Bethany is well. She's worried about Bethany.
Well, she's not here.
You asked me and I'm telling you the facts. I'm giving you the facts. You want the facts? Those are the facts.
She's not thinking about that. She's thinking about herself.
I'm sorry, Ramona. This isn't about you.
I didn't say it was about me.
She's asking me about Bethany. This is not a forum.
If you yell louder, it doesn't mean you're right.
This is like white noise. You guys are all white noise. It's white noise. Ramona, you're white noise. It's all white noise. Ramona moves to sit with Bethany. Are you going to sit on her lap? Are you guys having a moment? Are you going to make out with the tongue?
You need a freaking timeout.
I don't want a timeout. I want you to zip it. The night of Ramona's true renewal party.
What does that have to do with real life?
Can you just zip it?
Could you stop it with the zip it?
I'm listening to you right now. Go.
So we were all standing there. Out of the freaking blue, Alex decides to say, and by the way, Jill Zarin, I want you to know, in this black eye makeup and white face, she was in kabuki. You were. You were like white face, black eyes.
Oh, she came in costume.
Everyone laughed. You did. I was like, holy sugar. She was like channeling. I don't know, like a vampire. Bethany asides to Sonia.
She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Bethany, Ramona, and Alex step away for a minute. Oh my God. It's like a witch hunt. They're a witch hunt. It's like a freaking Hades in here.
You just told Alex she was kabuki with white makeup.
She was.
Kelly, you told people tonight that she was channeling the devil and that Bethany was going to kill you in your sleep with a butter knife. You were like getting weird.
When you have a woman go after you in the press every single day and try to defame, she went after my little girl.
And you're sure it was her. Kelly, if you have evidence or proof.
And you want me to sit here with her because she calls you a freaking hooker?
Oh, I thought that was funny.
I didn't.
She didn't really mean I'm a hooker.
Bethany and the others re-enter and sit back down. I just want to tell you what the truth is.
What is the truth? I want to hear the truth. You can't handle the truth? I want the truth.
Oh my God. Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton.
Maybe Kelly's not getting enough sex.
Al Sharpton.
You need sex.
No, put your hair up. It's Al Sharpton. You know, this was really a lovely evening. I had a really lovely time. I'm going to excuse myself like an adult, and I'll come back and I'll have shots later.
No, you won't have shots later because you say you're going to have shots and you don't.
I'll do whatever I want. I'm a woman and I have a prerogative. Kelly turns to Bethany. What about when you attacked Gwyneth? My friend Gwyneth?
Who's Gwyneth?
Paltrow? And what about Rachel? Really? I'm out. I'm out. Kelly leaves. 15 seconds later, she comes back eating a bag of candy she's produced out of nowhere. Does anyone want a jelly bean or a lollipop?
Kelly, I need to talk to you.
Can we just calm down and stop with all this, like, bullshit?
Something happened where she thinks you did something evil.
I don't care. Okay. She also thinks this one's evil.
I didn't say she was evil. I said channeling. Channel. The operative word was channeled.
I'm feeling sorry for Kelly right now because something is happening here.
I feel sorry for you because she thinks you're crazy. Like, you're absolutely crazy.
Okay, I'm crazy.
Well, we all think you need to get help. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, because I don't like you.
That's not an illness.
Your dad passed away and you're like, here? It's creepy. It's freaking creepy.
I went away as soon as my mother passed away. She died on a Friday, and
Don't ever tell anyone that, Ramona.
The four of us are actually sane, and she's crazy, and now we're picking on her.
I feel like you're trying to kill me every night. And I threw up the night before I came because I don't want to be a part of this.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You're crazy. Go to sleep. You're insane.
I'm so tired. I'm taking my lollipops and gummy bears.
Shit.
This one was actually scary.
That's why they call it Scary Island.
That shit was dark.
Because she has a psychotic break.
I was like, she just detached from
This
reality.
one I was like,
She has a
is
full
everybody taking
psychotic
their
break.
prescribed medicine?
I was like, I feel like
100%.
people aren't doing what they're supposed to do medically.
She has a full
Are
prescribed.
you want to pee?
No, I'm just blowing my nose.
He's just leaving. He's like that. He's going to get Kelly help.
Oh my God. I feel like this was a fight over a period of time.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so there was a lot going on
Well,
there.
Kelly like always has an issue with Bethany, and Bethany's always kind of like the queen bee of New York. What was that? I'm
Okay.
watching nail salon videos over here. Yeah, she's always the queen bee of New York, and Kelly just like she always butt heads with Bethany. So it's been building over time, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a
Was
good
that
one.
the descriptor for this? What's happening now?
So now, no, that was still New
That
York.
was Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah. Now we've got two more. This next one is the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Okay.
Now, Orange County was the OG Housewives. It was the very first one. So if you watch like early Housewives, it was really kind of a docu-series. So it was very rough. It was the whole idea. It was when
The Vanderpump people?
no, that's Beverly Hills. That was a spinoff of that.
Got
But
it.
the whole thing was Real Housewives of Orange County came out when the OC was on TV. And the whole thing, they're like, ooh, look, it's a look behind the gates. And so this one is very like prim and proper. So the fact that this one, you won't think it's like that crazy, but the fact that it gets this crazy.
Okay. It's also
pretty
12
crazy.
So we're
seasons
getting
in, so
snooty.
it's
Exactly.
like...
Exactly. So this episode is called The Not So Quiet Woman. And the context is that Shannon, Tamara, Lydia, and Peggy are at dinner at a restaurant called The Quiet Woman. Kelly separately comes in for dinner with friends who are not on the show. So Kelly was not on the call sheet. She has no hair and makeup. She is not mic'd. Shannon and Kelly have not spoken in months. Kelly keeps calling Shannon fat. Shannon has gained a crazy amount of weight.
Okay.
And Kelly goes to the bathroom where Shannon and Lydia are. So we're starting in the bathroom.
Wow.
Action.
Seriously? You're looking at fat Shannon right now?
You're not, Shannon.
I am.
Shannon.
I don't want to tear up. But in the last year, I've gained 40 pounds, and I'm 40% body fat.
Honestly, I did not know you guys were going to be here.
Kelly turns to Lydia.
I walked in here and you know what she said? Seriously? I'm like, oh, hi, Shannon.
Are you going to start, Kelly? Because I was a little shocked to see you. I know, Kelly, I confided in you just now about what I went through today. I'm confiding in you about something that's nice. I was surprised to see you here, but I'm not going to have you continually paint me out to be a mean person because I wasn't mean to you just now.
Wait, why are you guys even fighting? Why is there a conflict? You guys are fine. You were just surprised to see her. You were caught off guard.
And then I told her, I'm concerned about my weight, this and that. And now all of a sudden, you go in the bathroom and you say, what's wrong with you, Shannon? I was nothing but kind to you, Kelly.
Oh my God.
You guys are fine. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it out.
Kelly, I just came in. You came in. I confided in you about a horrible thing that happened to me today about my weight.
I wasn't being rude to you, okay? I'm here with my friends. I live across the street, Shannon. Shannon, I live across the street. My friends are from Philadelphia. They're from the East Coast, so this is our jam. And you know, this is our jam. Like, this is our neighborhood bar, the neighborhood bar.
It's all good, Kelly.
It's fine. Do you want to come sit with us? Are you okay? Are we okay? Kelly leaves. Shannon cries to Lydia in the bathroom for a few minutes before going back to their table, where Kelly has now sat down with Tamara and Peggy. Okay, you guys, we're going to squash it.
You know what, Kelly? I was surprised to see you here, and Kelly.
Come on. Page 3. Why would you be surprised to see me here when we live down the street?
You said, oh, you don't have it?
Oh, I don't have page 3.
No.
Misprint.
I was like, well, what is happening?
I'll read your part for page 3.
She said, come on.
Like, come on. Be a professional, goddammit.
He kept switching back and forth. I was like,
Page 3 is like on the floor of my office right now.
that's so funny. Okay,
Shannon.
You know what, Kelly? Oh, mine's out
last
of order
time?
too. So here we go. I'm glad I checked. You know what, Kelly? I was surprised to see you here, and
Why would you be surprised to see me here when we live down the street?
Oh, mine is just out
the
of order.
last time I saw you wasn't the most pleasant experience. The last words you said to me were so incredibly cruel. So seeing you tonight was a shocker, and that is understandable.
Can we be over it? Yeah, can we be buds now? Let's have a toast. Is it bad if I eat?
She's always upset. She's always mad.
Am I always upset, Tamara?
Yes.
No.
Let me ask you, Peggy. You just met me. Was I upset here tonight?
She was happy. She came in with a good attitude.
You always want to nitpick at things that you want to be upset about. You know, you can look at the glass half full or the glass half empty.
I always look at the glass half full, Kelly. You have been nothing but a disgusting person to me. Kelly, this is our dinner. Walk off the table right now. You're done. Move on.
I will move on.
Have a good night. So sorry I gave you the fucking bathroom before I needed it.
Calm down, girl. Maybe you need some hormones or something for your body.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You were crying.
Shannon holds up 3 fingers pressed together.
Read between these lines, you fucking bitch. Get out of my table.
We gotta go. Kelly stands.
Have a good night, my darling.
I will, without you at my table. Get the fuck out of here.
Keep eating. Keep eating.
Damn.
Shannon throws her plate at Kelly.
This isn't my plate, you fucking bitch. That's not my fucking plate.
I'm done.
I'm fucking done.
Shannon and Tamara leave. That was like so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed right now.
Holy shit. All right.
She said keep eating.
That's it, keep eating.
She said keep eating.
That's top
Now,
3.
Kelly, I don't know
in the
this for
top
sure,
three.
but
That's in the top three
I'm
right
pretty
there.
sure Kelly's the only housewife that's ever been fired for being like too mean.
That makes sense.
She was so mean.
It was such a quick turn, though.
I know.
What happened in between the bathroom to the table?
Well,
Because
Lydia-
in the bathroom, she was like, yo, like, let's chill out. Like,
Yeah.
why are we all tripping?
Well,
Like,
Lydia
let's-
prayed over them, so that maybe
okay.
was maybe that helped.
just set her off?
Maybe that
Okay.
set her off. Maybe it helped. Who knows? It's
All right.
just short and sweet. Okay,
Let's
final
knock out
one.
this last one.
This is
Oh, Atlanta.
The Real House of Atlanta. This is season 6,
this-
episode 23, and this is a reunion.
This is for you, Leonard.
This is reunion part 1. This is a reunion episode moderated by Andy Cohen.
Wow.
Portia and Kenya have always hated each other. Okay, everyone always accuses Kenya of lying about having a boyfriend. Her most recent boyfriend, according to her, is an African prince.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'll start as Andy. I want to change gears and talk about your African prince. We got a flood of comments and emails and tweets from viewers that don't think he exists.
It's so funny. Let them try to read me in person, okay? My entire life, I've had boyfriends 3-4 years. Actually, some famous people. You never seen a picture of me on the red carpet? You will never find one because I have lived my life under the radar with my love life, okay? I don't have the need to prove anything to anyone. Some people here have met my guy before, so I don't feel the need to.
Are you still together?
Yes.
When was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago.
Does he come to Atlanta?
He's never been to Atlanta, but in other cities, yes.
Portia, you look like you have something to say.
You know, you stated everything about the guy except for showing him. And it's just very clear that there is no African prince for you. There never was. You never met the guy. You never talked to the guy. You just recently tried to pay somebody to be on the show.
Okay, that's not true.
About $15,000, a singer, an African Nigerian singer.
Okay, that's first of all, excuse me, I'm talking now.
Phaedra asides to Candy on the other couch. Help her, Jesus. Did you offer to pay someone?
That's a story that originated in the media.
It's not a story. I actually know one of the people who she approached.
I know a person named Devon, okay? I've done many appearances with him.
Kenya pulls out a sparkly prop scepter and waves it in Portia's face across Cynthia, who is sitting between them.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
If that touches me, I'm going to beat you. I'm going up your ass, bitch.
Please shut up. You don't even have the right to talk.
Portia snatches the scepter and throws it off stage.
Bitch, don't point it at me.
Well, wait a minute now. I need to move.
Oh, will someone get that for me, please?
Like I was saying, I know the guy who actually...
Kenya pulls out a megaphone and starts putting batteries in
Are
it.
we bringing in props now?
Yes, we're bringing props.
If you blow that over here, it's going to be a real problem.
Candy laughs. You're missing batteries. If you're bringing props, you got to at least have them together. You can't be putting it together in front of everybody. Kenya turns on the megaphone and points it at Portia.
What I will not do is have you talk over me, okay? So I was saying...
You're going to let her talk?
The person I was talking about is a singer
Did you appreciate
named
that?
Devon.
All up in your ear like that?
Candy asides to Portia. She is such a clown. Andy tries to end this topic. I feel bad for your little scepter sitting over there.
Oh, don't feel bad for it, because if it comes back on this stage, it's going up her ass. Right between the balloons, baby. Don't point no daggone scepter at me,
I would like Portia to spell scepter. Will wait.
Your breath smell like a septic tank, bitch.
Candy and Phaedra laugh. Oh my God, y'all are so funny. Jesus.
I think that sometimes you just have to sit back and let karma take over. When you talk and laugh at somebody else's misfortune, trying to have a baby, not being married, then you know what? It comes full circle sometimes. That is what I'm saying.
Portia, do you think karma bit you in the butt?
How could I call something so unfortunate that happened to someone who didn't deserve it karma? So, of course, it's not karma. But what I got sick of is grown women sitting up playing the damn victim.
Phaedra nods. Mm-hmm.
You have been the villain since day one. You have laughed at me and Phaedra, any other woman on this sofa who you felt threatened by from the very beginning. And then now you're the victim? That's really confusing to me. And it's ridiculous. And it's irritating.
You know, it's unfortunate that some people don't pick up a dictionary to understand what the meaning of words are.
What word?
Oh, well, victim. Because certainly I will never claim to be anyone's victim. And I will never be anybody's victim.
She's playing the victim. She's playing the victim. She want everybody to feel sorry for her. Now she wanted to make us feel like we're not supposed to.
Kenya picks up the megaphone.
Excuse me, I'm talking. Please be quiet. You will not talk over me.
Oh, Jesus.
You need to learn to keep it real. Close your lips.
What I'm trying to say is it's ridiculous because she's sitting here as a single woman because her man put her out on the street.
Honey, none of your men claim you. Your vagina's so rotten, no one will claim you, okay?
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, why don't you ask Cordell that? The one who you cheated on?
Cheated? Oh, girl, please. Girl, really? She's still jealous, and I know she's jealous now.
You think she cheated on Cordell?
I am not really worried about her.
I know a lot about a lot of people here that I choose not to bring to the table.
What did she say now?
She's saying that you cheated on Cordell.
Listen, you are not going to keep on talking about my character like you know that you're talking about. Well, you're a slut from the 90s, and you're sitting up here trying to act like you have...
Kenya picks up the megaphone.
You are a dumb hoe. Shut up.
Portia reaches across Cynthia and grabs the megaphone. Both Portia and Kenyon stand up and get in each other's faces.
Yeah, you want to hit me?
Andy stands. Hey, no.
I will fuck
Get
you
fired.
up. I will fuck you
fired.
up.
No. Portia grabs Kenya's hair. Kenya fights back. Portia pulls Kenya to the floor. Producers and Andy try to intervene as they keep fighting on the ground. Whoa, no, stop. Producers drag Portia off set across the floor.
She gone. See, you're gone. She should be fired. Really, this is what we about.
I've been through too much. I will fuck her up.
Phaedra calmly walks off set. That's why I didn't want to be in that seat.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
I got my top three.
Fisticuffs. I got my top.
Now I know that it got physical in a few of these. You know.
Table flip.
Yeah.
Hair
So
pull.
we've got Dinner Party from Hell. Allison the Psychic.
Damn.
We've got Sex, Lies, and Butter Knives, in which Candace goes at Ashley with the butter knife. We've got New Jersey, Table Flip. We've got Kelly's Psychotic Break in New York. We've got Keep Eating, It's Not My Fucking Plate in Orange County. And we've got Atlanta at the reunion.
Which one is the Keep Eating?
That's Orange County.
Shannon and
That's
Okay.
Yeah, that's Orange County. So I mean, number one for me, no doubt, is the Real Housewives of New Jersey table flip. That's number one for me.
I have to agree.
That's important. That's important history.
Number two, this is where it gets a little tough. That Butter Knives is real great, but you know, I like the hating on her about calling her mother's house, but I'm gonna have to go. Real Housewives of New Jersey is my number one. My number two Listen, I know the other one got in the fisticuffs, but I got to go Real Housewives of Orange County. Keep eating, bro. That's savage, bro.
So mean.
That's so mean. And then number 3, I got to go Real Housewives of Atlanta.
We gonna have to do the same, man. It's the same one, bro. Because look, I have to move the Atlanta one down because I hate to see black people doing all the black stereotypes. But that shit is just funny. Yeah. It's definitively funny.
It's the prop work makes it so funny.
Smashing it is like, I will shove this.
You
up
didn't
your
have
ass.
the props ready too. It was also funny.
You didn't have props.
You gotta have ready,
you gotta
bro.
become ready and prepared.
It's so funny. Yeah, when she is putting the batteries in the megaphone and Candy's like, what are you doing?
That has to be
to
number
come with
3
props.
solely, as Leonard said, because
the other one was just savage,
keep
bro.
eating is the most
That's gonna hurt her for years.
Ever.
That's gonna hurt her for years.
I have gained 40 pounds.
I am watching
that's
these
gonna hurt her
two.
for years.
And number 1, I don't think that I've ever seen anything written as funny as this.
New Jersey.
This is insane.
That's gold.
It's
gold.
This is nuts.
It's fucking gold. Engaged 19 times.
Well, you had a top 3 coming into this?
Yeah.
You've
My
seen
top
these.
3. Of
You've
course.
watched all these out
Many
in person.
times.
So
what's your
even
3?
different.
I am soothed by this show.
I
go to sleep to this.
To know
I
that
will
you're a
say-
sane
I will
person?
say,
Yeah.
This is also choosing ours off of our readings of it, not the actual thing.
Which
So
is
are you
interesting.
favorite?
I think, but you've made some really good choices here.
Okay.
I mean, New Jersey, I think, is famously number 1.
Okay.
That's everybody's best housewife fight in history. Number 2 for me is the dinner party from hell. It's with Allison and the electronic cigarettes.
That's a good one. That I fluttered on that one, but then just
That is
how
interesting because it's just
Kelly
like
was
such
so,
an interesting type of fight.
Yeah, it was
with
real
the
petty and
with the
reserved.
medium.
Yeah, and
that's
then
crazy.
like the cross fighting, and then when Taylor and Kim
Multiple
get into
fights.
it,
3 fights happening at one time.
Yeah.
it's
It was
great.
well
And
done.
this medium, I mean, she's so insane. And recently, I don't know if you guys heard, but it came out that Kelly and Kyle and her husband Mauricio are having marital problems.
Because Kyle's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're saying that maybe
my
Kyle's
friend Tommy
gay.
is the only thing he talks about.
And
He's
Kyle is the one who Allison was like, he will never emotionally fulfill you ever. So Allison
she's accurate.
tweeted,
Wow.
Allison
She's
tweeted,
accurate.
and she was like, I don't take pleasure in anyone's pain, but I did say so.
Wow. Savage.
Wow, honorable mention.
So all right, so New Jersey.
Number 1, dinner party number 2.
Okay.
I think I'm changing my mind like in this minute. I would say Scary Island, but like up against these ones, it's not as good to me as Sex Lies and Butter Knives.
Sex Lies and
Sex
Butter
Lies
Knives. I gotta see that
funny
too.
as fuck.
It's so
Your
good.
mama's table. That's your
mama's
mama's.
table.
That's savage.
You're not gonna
That was
say
number
my
4 for
mama.
me.
The women
That was
on
number 4 for me.
Potomac, they are the funniest women on television. They say things that I could never write. Like Candace and Ashley go to each other all the time. There's one I think it was last season. Candace goes to Ashley. She just says to her, she goes, "Not today, neck. Not today, ankles." Just
so disrespectful.
I was like,
Wow.
if somebody said like just like a body part to me,
Yeah.
I would.
You're
kill
thinking about that
myself.
all day.
I would.
No, you can't think
I
about
would
anything
have
else.
to go off a bridge
Wow.
immediately.
This is good. So okay,
This is great.
So
I might have
one
to.
is New Jersey. I'm watching all.
All right,
of
so
these.
yeah, the
Yeah.
overall we're gonna do overall
Number 1
for
is New Jersey.
One is New Jersey for
Easy.
sure.
Everybody
Number
picked
2, we
We both picked Kelly, but
You didn't pick that
makes,
one.
That makes 3. We'll get rid of 3, and we have to switch that.
we'll get rid of Atlanta for 3.
rid of Atlanta.
I have no problem with Potomac being number 3. The
Butter
your
Knives.
house.
The
Your
Butter
mama's
Knives?
house.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That's top 3.
Okay.
I'm with that.
We did it.
We
All
did
right,
it.
Thank you. Where can the people find you?
No, don't find me.
All right, don't find Abby. You don't need to find
What
her.
can they watch that you have written or punched up on or done anything?
Crapopolis, baby.
Is that ever coming out?
Apparently,
Exactly.
it has a premiere
The
date
trailer
now.
just dropped.
Oh,
there's
shit.
some
The
pictures
trailer
coming
just
out
dropped
soon,
today.
Yeah.
All right.
So watch
You
Crapopolis.
know,
All right,
this is
cool.
meant to happen. All right, y'all.
Top
Thank you.
3.